Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagdambe Reads the Holy Books of India, ShrimadBhagavatam341. As you may remember, there was a big fight starting between Jarasandha and Rama and Krishna. Krishna and Rama, in the meantime, were bent on destroying the army in a systematic manner. They went round the ocean of men and killed them all ruthlessly. By now, Jarasandha had lost his army, his chariot, and his charioteer. Balarama grabbed him in his arms. Krishna, however, did not wish for the death of Jarasandha yet. He therefore prevailed on his brother to let him go free. Jarasandha was beside himself with grief and anger. Grief that his invasion had proved fruitless, and anger because these two youngsters were able to vanquish his army so easily, and because one of them had nearly killed him and the other, taking pity on him, had let him go free. It was Krishna who had spared him his life, Krishna, whom he had called a coward and a sinner. But he did not appreciate the gesture of Krishna. He felt highly insulted and could not forgive the two brothers easily. He went back to Magadha, the insult still rankling in his heart. Several of his friends comforted him, saying that you should have been defeated by these youngsters is not because you are lacking in courage. It's because the fates are against you. There's no need for you to be so depressed on account of this failure. Jarasandha would not be comforted. He decided to perform tapas and then come back to fight. Krishna, in the meantime, went back to Mathura. He had killed Kamsa, and now the two valiant brothers had sent back Jarasandha after destroying his army. There was great joy in the hearts of everyone. The city had a festive appearance, and everyone was happy. Jarasandha, however, would not let them rest in peace. 17 times he invaded the city of Mathura with his many Akshohinis, and 17 times his army was destroyed fully, and his life was spared. Every time the humiliation was felt intensely by Jarasandha, but he would not give up, and so things stood until he found another person who was ready to help him fight the Yadavas. 214, Kaliyavana. The 18th time, Jarasandha collected a fresh army and was on his way to the siege of Mathura. On the way, he met a very powerful king by name Kaliyavana. This Kaliyavana considered himself to be undaunted, and when he heard about the many humiliating defeats which Jarasandha had had at the hands of the Yadava brothers, Kaliyavana decided to help him. He promised to augment the army of Jarasandha with his own, which was made up of 3 crores of Malechas. Mathura was surrounded by the immense Malecha army of Kaliyavana. For the first time in the series of sieges, Krishna and Rama paused to think about the course of action that they should take. Krishna said, "Look, dear brother, the Yadavas are surely in great trouble. We are now surrounded by the enemy on all sides. Kaliyavana is reputed to be the very powerful fighter, and he has teamed up with Jarasandha. There is a possibility that these two together may take the Yadavas as captives, or they may kill our kinsmen. I suggest that we build a city in the middle of the sea and transport our people to the new city where they will be safe. We will then kill this Kaliyavana." Balarama thought that it was a good suggestion. Krishna then summoned Vishvakarma, the architect of the gods, and told him about the city that had to be built in the midst of the sea. "So be it," said Vishvakarma. There rose out of the sea a golden city. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.